Friends, one thing I try to do is not to take my shenanigan from ECOWAS to either Russia-Ukraine war or the Middle East war. I don't want to go too much into that. But sometimes when you sit down and you look at the nonsense going up there, you ask yourself, for how long is this shakara? Nigerians will say shakara won't stop. See, let us stop fooling ourselves and let us be real and serious. The day before yesterday, Ismaila Haniya, the leader of Hamas, who was assassinated in Tehran, the capital of Iran. And there is no doubt the act was carried out by Israeli forces, Air Force. Most of you don't really get it. You don't get it. What happened there is that the Israelites are trying to prove something. Yes, that no one can stop them in what they want to do. Not in the Middle East and nowhere in the world, as long as America is behind them. And America, George Austin, has come out to reaffirm that position, that we, the ironclad, will strongly be behind Israel. Israel is untouchable. Israel is indefensible, indefeatable. Israel is defensible. Israel shall live. Please. Israel is just another state of United States of America located in the Middle East. Proxy front. Russia is doing the same. Some of the land they've taken in Ukraine. They even have, Russia has got a territory inside Europe. Yes, that you need to pass through some European countries to go there. Eastern European countries to go there. So there is that land they've got like an island inside all that area is the land of Russia. So territory of Russia is the same Americans are doing. And Israel, are you talking about a nation that has got her own nuclear weapon? She doesn't need to go to America to go and ask them, please, can we use it? No, Israel can use it because the green light is clear. It's clear. They will do it and all of us will cry afterwards. And going into Tehran and drop that bomb should tell you something. Forget about Hezbollah. Forget about Lebanon. Lebanon is not a threat to Israel at all. And no one single country in the Middle East is a threat to Israel. No one single country. And you see what they did, go into Iran at the time the new president is being sworn in, the one coming in now. And they assassinated this man. What technically they are trying to prove is that we can do what we like. Think of it. If Iran is a secured nation, when Israelites are sleeping, the missiles that come are all held down by what we call the Iron Dome. In Iran is very, very vulnerable. The Israelites are trying. Do you know that they could have got to the new president? If they can assassinate this one, then they can assassinate the new president of Iran. So they are sending a message to the Iranian new coming president that he should be careful. They are not also doing only that. They are sending a message to the Ayatollah himself that, you see, the way we pick this one, that's how we are going to pick you up if we want to. Unless the man will be sleeping in somebody's kitchen every night. Unless you can identify where they sleep. But if they can be able to even identify and know where the exact place, look at the distance between Iran and Israel, and they can identify exact location where Mustafa Haniya slept that night, which house it is. While they are striking that one, they also strike the one in Lebanon itself. Boy, see, let me tell you something. This Iran may be like Burkina Faso, noisemakers. Shut up. No country, Turkey and all those things, they are just ruffling their shoulder, their feathers. No. Look, remember, when this guy was alive, what they call him, the Palestinian leader, You remember the first one, Yasser Arafat. Israelites, they shell everything and they left only his building in the middle and they pull off. That time, talk about now. These guys are advanced, very, very, very advanced. That Ibrahim Traore, if they want to pick you up where you sleep one night, they don't need to come there. They'll pick you up. They will bring you down. What is the name? Abdurrahman Itiani. The Europeans will pick you up. Americans will pick. If Israel is not as strong as Britain or France or Germany militarily, the EU can do it. And as for our brother Azim Guaita in Mali, you can be dancing and be fooling. To be honest with you, we ECOWAS want to save you. We want to save this battle, and I continue to repeat it. The Middle East, no country is it today. When these other people in Palestine are crying, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, 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 every day, Allah, Allah, Allah. When they shell them, they cry Allah. Have you seen anyone go to help them? At the best, Jordan will go and give them some food, and then they'll come and say, please don't do. They won't do anything. They will not do anything. None of them. Because they don't have one thing called the supranational law that the Europeans have got that we want to introduce into the ECOWAS. See, we are bringing some serious reform in ECOWAS. As soon as we get the ordinary man on the street to understand we are the solution to this complicated, very, very complicated, very, very challenging problem, that you can't beat them one by one. And you need to create a common law that will allow you to deal with these people, and that must be the law of the people. In the Middle East, each of them is within its national border, divided by international border. If they attack Israel together, any one of them, international law allow America to strike, and you Britain and Europeans will come and help Israel. But if they can create what we are trying to create in ECOWAS, we call it supranational law, a hybrid between the international law and the national law together, which will come with the direct election of the members of the ECOWAS parliament, we beat them. We don't need to go. We don't need to even go to any war. They will leave us alone. Automatically, you neutralize them. Democratically, you seriously neutralize them. Why? Instruction from the ECOWAS will be instruction to cut across the 15 countries. You finish. If there are no terrorists, they won't come to say they are going to kill terrorists. Then there will be laws against the multinational corporation controlling them and popping up West African businessmen in the private sector to be competitive on country by country basis so that they can be able to liaise with themselves. Following the ECOWAS law, we finish them. We finish it. It will be like Brazil or India. They may not be very strong, but economically they have the clout to tell you to back off. That is what we need. As for Arabs and Israelites, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Allah, Ya Allah. They say what? There's a saying, I want to remember that quotation. Yes, that Omar Hakam something qadar, that whatever you happen to you is the creation of God. God has destined it to be that way, but we can change our destiny. Our destiny is not in the hand of God. Our destiny is in our hand. Let us take it and move on. We can change this thing easily. They have sent a good signal. You wait and see. Iran. If Iran respond on Israel, it's finished. What the Iranians will do, like they did the last time, they'll just throw some missiles into Israel, and Europeans and Americans will catch all of them. Voila. And they say, we've avenged it. They've not avenged anything. You can't avenge this thing that way. Is it today they are killing people the way they like? They kill them everywhere because they are buying them everywhere because they can. They can. The other guys are not organized. And that's why I say I don't want to. We've seen the loopholes. Read my book, The Secret of Great Nations, Sovereignty on Amazon. And this thing will be in details and how to solve that problem. Go and get your copy. But we in ECOWAS, we know the answer. Now we are on the journey to get it done by the will of the people. Democracy is the key.